Good evening and welcome to Friday night's edition of Primetime News with me, Michael Madimba. Firstly, we would like to sincerely apologize for the hiatus and the news bulletin, this owing to an in-house COVID-19 case. We are nevertheless glad to be back. In tonight's top story, President Dr. Hage Geingob has expressed his condolences to the family of former City of Windhoek Mayor Matthew Shikongo, who died on Thursday. His daughter Joanna Shikongo confirmed his death to Mnampa on Friday, noting that Shikongo died at Ongwediva Medipark, where he was admitted for a COVID-19 infection. Geingob, in a statement issued today, said, "The death of Comrade Matthew Shikongo is saddening for our country, the SWAPO party, and the residents of the City of Windhoek, which he served diligently for years. Condolences to the wife, the children, and the family." Shikongo was a prominent business personality, born on 26 June 1950, and served as the mayor of Windhoek in 1993 and again from 2000 to 2010, the longest term served by a Windhoek mayor in independent Namibia. He leaves behind his wife and 4 children. Kunene Senior Health Program Officer in the Ministry of Health and Social Services, Jason Dahepele, say the information on the COVID-19 inoculation program has been taken to villages in the Kunene region. Dahepele, who also heads the inoculation program in Opuo, said the region has already started with the program in April, with residents getting their jabs of either Covishield and Sinopharm at the region's main hospitals. Dahepele told Nampa on Thursday that the Regional Health Directorate, with assistance of the community, is undertaking and offering community services including health promotion on COVID-19, distribution of vaccines and inoculation program leaflets, while also hosting community sessions by the vaccinating teams on educating the villages on the vaccines. Fransfontein residents say they are tired at the slow pace at which the bucket toilets they've been using since independence are being removed and replaced with decent toilets. In an interview with Nampa this week, resident Sylvanus Ngarisep said they need decent toilets as the bucket toilet system is unhygienic and also causes sickness in younger children. Narisab added that although the settlement office availed a vehicle to remove the waste of bucket toilets from the homes weekly, the buckets used at some residents are small and get full fast, causing overflowing which could lead to many diseases. Narisab added that although the settlement office availed a vehicle to remove the waste of bucket toilets from homes weekly, the buckets used at some residents are small and get full fast, causing overflowing which could lead to many diseases. Staying in the region. Close to 100 Korigas residents today held a peaceful demonstration against alleged police brutality that occurred at the town's police station on 12 April 2021. The community members were demonstrating against an incident of alleged police brutality captured in a video circulating on social media in which a police officer is seen assaulting a woman and a physically disabled man who were reportedly arrested for breaking COVID-19 regulations. In a petition handed over to a representative of the Korigas Magistrates Court today, the spokesperson of the group, Siklinda Wetha, said the trained police officers should not resort to violence and more so domestic violence.
The members of the public mostly where there is difference in indigenous languages. Our police also need to be transparent about when they get it wrong on job, no matter the circumstances. That is when the quality of the police training comes in. Please, my colleague police officers, please adhere to your trainings. Government money is involved in those trainings. Our civil servant, the community money is involved. We are contributing free tax paying for your training. Please adhere to the norms of government at all times as you have sworn.
Matthias Ndakalato, a clerk at the Korigas Magistrates Court, accepted the petition on behalf of the public prosecutor, Johannes Inongelwa.
The public prosecutor is not available for today, and he has delegated me to receive it and deliver to him on Monday morning.
Thank you.
Stand by for your top roundup. The Namibian Broadcasting Corporation NBC striking workers have requested that the National Assembly reject the 2021-2022 budget allocation to the national broadcaster. Our journalist LV Ayambo and camera person Josephine Simeon filed this report.
According to the workers who have been on strike for 3 weeks, demanding for an 8% salary increment, a conducive working environment and permanent employees for all NBC contract workers, the 2021-2022 budget allocation makes a mockery of an institution that provides an essential service to the nation. This was detailed in their petition handed over to Prime Minister Sarah Kurongera Amadera here Wednesday after the striking employees marched from the Northern Industrial Area to Parliament. The workers further demanded the removal of the current NBC management with immediate effect, stating that they do not foresee a future with the current management as they allegedly cannot be entrusted with the company's finances. Additionally, they requested a forensic audit into the financial affairs of the NBC. The infuriated workers went on to remind government that as government has often expressed its solidarity with people plagued by oppressive regimes around the world, it is important to remember that charity begins at home. Receiving the petition, Kurongera Amadera said she has taken note of the issues raised as detailed in the petition, promising that she would ensure it is shared with the rest of the leadership. The same petition was also delivered to the Speaker of the National Assembly and received on its behalf by Secretary to the National Assembly Lydia Kandetu, as well as Minister of Finance Ipumbu Shimi. Information Minister Pea Mushelenga did not show up to receive a copy of the petition after the NBC employees refused to read or hand over the petition to him earlier. For Nampa News, LV Haihambo, Ventuk.
Namibia's statistics agency NSA today said Namibia's annual inflation rate for April 2021 stood at 3.9%, up from 1.6% of April 2020, making it the highest annual inflation rate recorded since June 2019. The main contributors to the higher annual inflation rate were food, non-alcoholic beverages and transport, head of NSA Alex Shumafeni said. He added saying, food and non-alcoholic beverages, which account for 16.5% of the basket of goods and services, increased by 5.9% year-on-year, while transport, which accounts for 14.3% of the basket, increased by 7.5% year-on-year. Shimofeni added that the monthly inflation for April rose by 0.4%, up from 0.5% recorded in March. Namibia's overall inflation is projected to average around 3.2% for 2021, according to the central bank. It's time for the economics roundup. Nine-time champion Rafael Nadal dispatched his Madrid Masters slayer Alexander Zverev 6-3, 6-4 to reach the Italian Open semi-finals today. Second seed Nadal had lost to Zverev in the Madrid last week, but the 34-year-old Spaniard shook off his marathon 3-hour 30 minutes quarter-final battle past Denis Shapovalov, where he needed to save 2 match points. Nadal powered to a 4-0 before 6 seed Zverev held serve with the 20-time Grand Slam winner, saving breakpoint to take the first set. The German rallied in the second set, but Nadal saved 8 breakpoints to seal victory on his first match point after 2 hours. Nadal plays American Riley Opelka for a place in the final for an 11th time as he warms up for the French Open starting on May 30th. Real Madrid head coach Zinedine Zidane says his side will go until the final minute in the La Liga title race after closing within 2 points of leaders Atletico Madrid on Thursday. Madrid won 4-1 away to Granada to keep the pressure on the leaders with 2 games to go, while moving ahead of third-place Barcelona were a further 2 points back after their 3-0 draw at Levante earlier in the week. Atletico remain in the box seat to clinch their first La Liga title since 2013-2014, but Zidane's side remain in the hunt should there be any slip-ups. Your sports roundup is next. That's all the news we had for you this evening. We thank you for tuning in. Give us a thumbs up and share. If you're new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Also, click on the notifications bell to stay abreast of the latest happenings locally and globally. From myself and the crew behind the scenes, wishing you a pleasant evening and a great weekend. Catch us same time and same place next week.